Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. So last episode we discovered the Tenebrious Depths and pretty much just kind of wandered around trying to find what to do next. And because of that, I wanted to talk a little bit about the future of this playthrough. I'm gonna be knocking the difficulty down, mainly because I'm wanting to play this game for its for the story, but I'm having an issue with the turn-based combat doesn't always work. It's pretty buggy, mainly with when fear is involved. So I have to turn it off and then turn it back on again, which is just kind of frustrating. And I don't have an exact route to take to keep this playthrough going very smoothly. Like, it's been very rocky up to this point, and I kind of realized that. But thank you if you've kept with this series up till now, because I don't blame you if you haven't. It's been very rocky, and it's been frustrating me, so it's been a while since I've last played this game. I've been mainly focusing on the other series that's been going on my channel, Wasteland 3. But I'm going to start dedicating a lot more time back to Pathfinder Kingmaker until I find another game to record as well. And on top of that, I will be limiting Pathfinder Kingmaker. Instead of 2 times a day, it's going to be 1 episode a day, and it will be at 6 p.m. Eastern instead of noon and 6 p.m. Eastern. But I will be knocking the difficulty down the story. This is going to make combat much easier and really very very trivial, I'm expecting. And it'll also it should just make it so that everything goes by a lot smoother. But anyway, we are at the Oleg's trading post, and I am going to do, which quest is it? The Court Alchemist. We're gonna talk to Boken here to hire him as the Court Alchemist. Boken, how would you like to become my Court Alchemist? The Court Alchemist? Me? That'd be a first. God, fine. Come what may. You've been kind to me. Killed those damn spiders and brought the old man some berries. I'll work for you. Just one thing, though. I need a new laboratory. Some place to keep all my vials and ingredients. A workshop. Yes. And as for me, don't you worry. I'll do my part. Alright. Let's see what the next part of the quest is. All that's left is build a laboratory for the alchemist in our settlement in the outskirts region, and he can start his work. Okay. Let's see here. We still haven't gotten radishes for him. But we're gonna go and try to deal with the troll problem. And then so I'll see you when I find anything that's pertaining to anything major in the story. Alright, so I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so we just reached Skunk River, which is like west of our capital, and we were gonna explore around this area, see if we can get any info.
We will prevail.
Oh, we found a bunch of gnomes. Looks like they're getting attacked by a bunch of kobolds. I keep messing that up. So you cannot, like, if you right click in turn base, it just completely eats your turn. Okay, we're just gonna slowly move up here, so no one gets picked out by these guys. Looks like there's a named character amongst them. I'm gonna move it right here. Only has a unique portrait too. I'm so glad that I don't have to use a that I didn't make my character a gnome or a halfling like that. I hate that they get so little movement speed and they move so slow. It's like awful. Makes sense though, like with how everything is. Let's see if we can charge. We can. We can't turn camera, I forgot. I'm so used to Wasteland 3 at this point. Okay, let's get on one of these archers. Ooh, we killed him right out. Ooh, he's getting a little low. Oh, never mind, no he's not. Alright. Take a shot. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I received a text. Alright. Okay. Don't miss. Well, the difficulty's definitely gone down a lot. This guy just keeps taking attack of opportunity. He just keeps attacking from while they're in melee with him. Just completely getting themselves hurt.
You forced my hand.
Your death.
There we go. Ciana's gonna be much stronger now, I'm gonna guess. He crit for 1. Wow. That if that was a crit at any other point in the game, like before we turned the difficulty down, that would have probably one-shot him. Even if it's a kobold. There we go. All those kobolds are down, now it's just this last one. Excuse me. Nope, there we go. Alright, let's loot these kobolds. Oh. Never mind. Something's happening. Oh, there's a lot more. Oh. So, the gnome invites some of his friends. Stupid, slow, sluggish gnome. Gnome. Stupid. There's a purple kobold on the riverbank who looks just like your old acquaintance, Tartuccio. Kobolds want this cart. Kobolds shall have it. By orders of myself, the glorious King Tartuk. Alter ego the gnome Tartuccio. Until recently you thought you killed him. Damn it, he's alive still? Tartuk, King. This barrister was one talking our ears off while the rest of them were trying to steal our cart. King Tartuk, what do you say to a bit of regicide? Tartuccio, I recognize you. What is this news disguise, and why are you not dead? How dare you speak like that to King? Kobolds attack. Sure does. Is this supposed to be shards? Oh wow, they got buffed. Time for more combat. Did it again. And just completely wastes a turn. Okay, they did buff, so we need a buff as well. We're gonna cast Bless on everyone. Well, they're going... Oh, wow, they are speedy as fuck. Fast as fuck, boy. And they're hitting ones. That's wild. Damn, they're fast. That's fucking wild how fast they are. They just haul ass.
This is where I step in.
Alright, let's hit this one. There we go. Sorry, we can't hit twice. Nice Amiri. Hitting a 17. Damn, that's came from so far away. Okay, we're gonna move up and try to take this, Okay, he has a while to go, so we're gonna aim for this archer. Okay, Tristan. We're gonna try to finish this. Oh, he missed.
Onward!
Try to kill this sentinel.
Serves you right.
There we go. And then we can move forward. Oh, that attack of opportunity came and went so fast. Wow, they attacked 3 times. Okay, let's charge this Kobold Archer. Nice. Oh, I didn't even notice that guy was still there. Let's finish him off with Myri. And I don't know if I did. I might have done it between episodes. I can't recall. But I did change up a Myri and Ciana. I changed up more or less their stats.
Consider me provoked.
And they're like their feats. So Myri's not using her ginormous sword anymore. She's gonna be using her she's gonna be using a flail, and then I'll try to find her another weapon. Okay, let's try to move up. Are we in range? No. Valerie's so good. She just does not get hit. 36 crit, nice. Those gnomes are just gonna sit around, do nothing. Not too surprised. Alright.
This is for you.
There we go. See you soon enough. This isn't not over. So Tartuccio is still alive.
Something bothering
He
you?
just can't seem to die. Okay, let's make sure we grab stuff that's useful. It's because we do have to worry about carry weight. Pearl. Okay, oop, we can scroll down. There we go. Okay, let's help them out. This is gonna be a long read. Okay, while the gnomes were busy fighting the kobolds, furiously cursing and diligently punching their unwelcome guests right in their dragonish snouts, the cart was all but forgotten. The unwitting cause of the fight, it was being dragged away by the scared ponies when it slid down the ford, sinking all the way up to the coachman's seat in the river. This was where the Skunk River flows into the Tusk water, and the current becomes excessively spiteful, cold, stubborn, and turbulent. Having taken hold of the gnome's cart, the Skunk River must have decided to drag it down amid all the commotion, but it was caught in the act. The surviving gnomes, led by the head of the gnome expedition, an extremely loud and crabby fellow, but not without some managerial talent, were able to catch the cart before it floated away. Faces red and grunting from the strain, they struggled to keep it from drowning entirely. Just then, a package fell into the water with a heartbreaking splash. It vanished beneath the current, only to resurface 10 meters down the river. No, the head of the gnome expedition moaned, as he glowered at the package. That was Alchemy in Life, the latest issue. After plunging in the cold river, the ponies immediately lost their nerve. Swiveling their ears and twitching, they tried to chew through the reins and throw off the load. Why are you just standing around? Go on, help them. The head of the gnome expedition was visibly dissatisfied as he shouted. Choose a character. One of us tried to jump onto the cart to untie the pony still staying in the water. We'll have her do that. She failed the war check, but the war nature check. Lindsay nimbly climbed onto the roof of the car and carefully crawled towards the ponies hitched up at the riverbank. The ponies twitched and neighed nervously, making the process of freeing them from the car even more difficult. Once the job was done and they sensed they were finally free, they ran off into the nearby forest, and the head of the gnome expedition burst into another round of swearing. Gathering our strength, we began pulling the cart from the river. Ready. Ah, my foot, the head of the gnome expedition yelled. His face red and angry. With help like this, my possessions will be down in the river in a flash. Just go to the camp or find those runaway ponies or find some other way to help. Gods. Okay, we left it alone for a moment. Let's see. Is there anything? Not really sure what we could do.
I need a challenge.
Let's kind of look around here. Okay, we can't go down that way. Let's head over here. Oh, there's kobolds over here. Okay. Let's charge this one. Oh wow, there's a bunch of them. Kobold Boomsayer. Okay, that's one way of doing it. Okay, we'll do it right back to you, motherfucker. Okay, charge him, Tristan. Didn't hit hard at all, but okay.
I'll fight if I have to.
Nice. Critical hit, sneak attack. Okay, we're gonna charge this. Nice.
Something's wrong with the spell here. Something's wrong with the spell here.
So, let's see here. We need to put these on. There. And there. Okay, let's move up here. And then we'll just, try to finish this guy off. He's super close to death.
Tear them apart!
There he goes. Oh yeah, we stunned him. So of course he's not going to be able to get anything off.
I'll try to make this swift.
You can't stop me.
Okay, let's try to stab this guy.
Cover me.
Fucking sent him flying. Damn. Okay. And I'm miry. There we go. Okay, let's woo. Masterwork by crossbow. Studded leather. Alright. Let's see, is there anything around here we might be able to use? Something in here. Oh, there's rope. What's down here? Crowbar. Alright, we can... I just have to get used to controls again.
I believe I found something.
Ooh. That's mine. See, is there anything else that we might be able to use?
Quiet footsteps.
Nope. Well, let's get back down here. We have a rope now, so we can use that. What about over here?
Precisely.
Oh, dead gnome.
I shall end this suffering.
Alright. Just came flying in. Let's enlarge person on the Myri. That would help her take care of all these guys.
Any last wishes?
Can she move? Nope. Alright, let's see here. No, that's way too small. Let's do Blessing of the Faithful on Ciana. Oh, here's... Wow, there's a bunch of them. There's even more over there. Okay, let's, Okay, we don't have any of these. Here we go. Wow, you missed both!
Let us strike as one.
Consider me.
There we go. Okay, Lindsay, please finish off.
This
Like,
is where I step in.
wow, that was nothing.
Bring it.
Myri is just gonna tear things apart this entire
So it's come to
playthrough, I think.
Do not falter.
This is for you.
I can't wait to turn Octavia into Arcane Trickster. That is my plan with her. We're gonna try to turn her into an Arcane Trickster.
That's easy.
Mushrooms. There we go. I'm guessing this is where the horses ran off to? Oh no, there's just nothing over here.
I see something.
Oh. Never mind, there is something. Shard of Knight's Bracers. Let's check up here, I guess. Oh, excuse me. Oh, there they are. Try to calm the ponies. Alright, I guess we can't tame them. Because we failed the lore check.
The way seems clear.
Here we go. Let's tie a rope around it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And the rope is securely tied to the car, making it easier to pull out. A good lesson for every adventurer. Never leave home without a rope. Rope is your best friend. Let's pull it. We tried to pull the car out. Let's do strength 14. The car creaked and cracked, sounding as though it were sobbing. The board strained against the combined stress of the rushing water's pull against everyone trying to pull the car to shore. Unfortunately for the car, both sides were of equal strength. Something had to be done or the poor car would be torn to pieces. Why think when you have strong hands? The Baroness decided that if the car won't give, we just need to pull harder. We failed? After resisting our efforts for a while, the car finally began to give, squelching loudly in the mud. It jerked forward, and as the head of the gnome expedition opened his mouth to let out a victory cry. But that sly snake of a river decided that if she couldn't have her trophy, no one would. Instead of riding out into the ford, the cart began to lean, then slowly, almost magnificently, fell on its side. The scream of triumph only made it halfway before sticking in the gnome's throat. Son of a troll. The perplexed gnome gazed on as his collection of boxes, packages, and bags slowly floated away. That gaze then came to rest on us. Well then, thank you, travelers, for your oh-so-invaluable help. Well, shit. He's pissed. The gnome then that stands before you wears dirty and ragged clothes. They used to look stylish and wealthy long ago, but those times are long gone. His black hair is matted, a deep, fresh scratch crosses his cheek. Despite of this rather pathetic look, the gnome behaves with inner dignity and even manages to maintain a superior manner.
Jubilost Nartropple, a humble servant to no one. Too bad your grace proved to not be capable enough to save my cart. Well, one shouldn't expect a fast reaction from a baroness herself. After all, it's common knowledge that titled persons usually hire a bunch of advisors to do all the thinking for them, so they must have some other bunch to jump in the rivers and save carts. By the way, it's a shame no one organized a greeting party when such a famous and popular person as myself arrived to your capital. I wasn't expecting a red carpet covered with rose petals, but you could at least have sent ahead some delegation. Oh, at least some of my servants are still alive. Do you know how much it costs to train a proper servant?
This guy's a dick.
Sounds like your servants are nothing but tools to you. Truly, with masters like that, being a servant is not much of an improvement over being a slave.
What's this then? Huh. Run along, little girl. The grown-ups are talking.
Motherfucker, you're like a foot tall.
So, you're not only arrogant, but a boorish swine as well. Why am I not surprised at all?
Also, while I'm on that, I'd like to make an official announcement. The roads in your barony are in terrible condition. People must search for wading fords to cross the rivers because no one had bothered themselves with building bridges, and honest travelers have to take the risk of being attacked by kobolds at any moment. So, how did you say your barony was called? Whatever, never mind. When I draw the map of these lands, I will call them the End of All Roads. Dirt Beyond. I guess it's a fitting name.
Fuck you. We already built this in like a week.
Think too highly of yourself, Sir Gnome. Behave with some dignity while you're on these lands.
Oh, I see. The very spirit of knighthood embodied. So, what do you propose me to do, Sir Knight? Should I lie?
By no means. But you shall not be so blunt. I bid you to express your opinion in a more courteous form.
Your problem, Sir Knight, is that you worry too much about form and appearance. Unsurprisingly so, considering your pretty face. As for me, I worry solely about the content.
I kind of want to do this, but how do you know I'm a baroness?
I've already told you I visited your capital some time ago. Weren't you listening to me? And I'm used to being greeted by officials when I arrive to settlements of at least some importance. The glory of myself and my exploits usually precedes me, and officials usually prefer to be on good terms with me.
I didn't know you'd come.
Yes, you're right. I should have remembered that your lands are in the middle of nowhere, and you don't get updates on important things in time.
You said you were famous, but I don't know you. What are you famous for?
That was either a stupid and offensive joke or a case of total ignorance. The latter, I hope. I'm famous as a traveler, a cartographer, an alchemist, and a journalist. The students of all the major universities study the world using my maps. My articles for different journals are well known everywhere, from Andorran to Brevoy. You've definitely read some issues of National Alchemy, haven't you? Culinary Almanac of the Inner Sea? Or the most scandalous one, The Independence, describing benefits and drawbacks of governments and regimes in different states? Didn't read any of these? Oh, well, don't answer that. I don't want to spoil my impression of your barony. It's spoiled enough already. It would be hard for me to write at least something positive otherwise.
Wait, the Jubilost Narthropple? Author of the 14.5 eulogies to Pitax? Oh my, every student in the Academy of Grand Arts devoured your books, especially after King Aravetti banned them, tried you in absentia, and sentenced you to death.
I see at least someone in this shabby barony has at least a rudimentary education, even if they got them in such a dubious establishment as the Pitax Academy of Grand Arts.
I was expelled for irreverence.
Ha! Is this so? Well, if it is true, then you just might not be beyond hope.
So what is such a famous person doing that far from civilization?
I pursued two objectives. The first is to write an article on this new barony of yours for the Independence. The second is to draw a detailed map of the stolen lands. Before this barony appeared, it had been too dangerous to come here, but now an opportunity has appeared. Thanks to you, I must add. So, as you can see, the freedom of speech sometimes grants positive comments too. Anyway, I'm almost done with this journey. My article is practically ready, so is the map. All that's left to do now is to find an old dwarven outpost established here several centuries ago.
What is this dwarven outpost you're searching for?
Your ignorance is stunning. You create a barony, and still you know nothing about the lands you own. I'll have to enlighten you on the subject.
God, I fucking hate this dude.
You see, long ago there was a dwarven trade route crossing these lands. It connected Five Kings Mountains and the north. The route was so important to the dwarves that they were generous enough to set a number of outposts along it, manned with armed guardians to provide protection for the traders. One of these outposts must be somewhere nearby, lost and completely forsaken, but nothing can avoid the watchful eye of the great cartographer Jubilost Narthropple. I will find this outpost, and I will mark its location on the map. You can trust me on that.
Tell me, is this old dwarven outpost abandoned? Is it possible it's now used by trolls as a lair, for instance?
Why not? Dwarves like being underground, trolls like being underground too. It's quite possible after dwarves left, their warm and cozy place fell into the hands of less attractive creatures.
Oh, something I just noticed. They all have like really bright colored hair, blue, like a light blue, cyan, like grass green, and a really bright purple. Got like a bunch of like anime protagonist characters here. All right. Anyway, I'm looking for the troll's lair. Maybe we're looking for the same place. Let's join our efforts and start looking together.
You seem to be a capable companion, but I'll pass for now. I still have to count my losses after the river took my cart and all my stuff.
Well, if I find this outpost, I'll let you know. Goodbye.
I would be grateful. I'll stay here for a while. I need to sort things out.
All right. We got an update. Somewhere in this region, there's an ancient abandoned dwarven fortress. Could be the dwelling of our foes. Oh, if only those dwarves could see it. They would tear off their beards in anger. According to Keston, the troll lair is located somewhere in the neural marches. Okay, we have to locate the ancient outpost. We sadly didn't save the car. Oh, there's a quest here. This is the quest for Harem. He wants us to find that outpost. Alright, 1 second here. Just need to check something really fast. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay. But we're gonna end the episode here. Next episode we will try to keep continuing on this this quest, Troll Trouble here. But thanks for watching, and let's see, can we do this? Probably not. Yep, we can. Alright, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.